Have you ever heard that early Christians secretly used the fish symbol to avoid persecution? Or that Emperor Constantine single-handedly created the Bible? These are powerful stories. But how much of what we think we know about the early church is actually true, and how much is myth? Let's separate fact from fiction. Let's start with the fish symbol, the ichthys. The story goes that Christians would draw one arc of the fish in the sand, and if the other person completed it, they knew they were in safe company. While the fish was indeed an important early Christian symbol, its Greek letters formed an acronym for Jesus Christ, Son of God, Savior. There's no solid historical evidence it was used as a secret password. It was more of an open declaration of faith, not a covert sign. Next, the idea that Constantine created the Bible at the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD. This is a popular myth, but it's not accurate. The Council of Nicaea was primarily convened to address the Arian controversy, a debate about the nature of Jesus Christ. It wasn't about selecting books for the Bible. The process of canonizing the New Testament was much more gradual, happening over centuries as different church communities recognized the authority of certain texts. By the time of Constantine, the core of the New Testament we know today was already widely accepted. Another common myth is that all early Christians were poor, uneducated, and met only in secret catacombs. While many followers were from the lower classes and persecution did force some to be discreet, the early church was surprisingly diverse. Acts of the Apostles and letters from Paul mention wealthy patrons, educated individuals, and even Roman officials. They met in homes, which could range from simple apartments to larger villas, not just underground tombs. The catacombs were primarily burial places, not regular secret churches. Understanding the history of the early church means looking past the legends, no matter how compelling they are. The reality is often more complex and, frankly, more fascinating. By examining the historical evidence, we get a clearer picture of how a small group of followers grew into a global faith. Thanks for joining me on this historical deep dive. If you enjoyed untangling these myths, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more content, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration. See you next time.